So welcome to another episode of my construction content. Now, in this video, I want to use this video to correct an impression. And the impression is that when you provide blinding, when you do blinding, you just place your reinforcement on it. You don't need to provide a concrete block or concrete cover before casting. So now, I want to correct that impression is wrong, and I'll be doing that in that video.
Okay.
Now, the image I will be using in this video, I got it online. So I'm not using that image I'm not criticizing the job, right? I'm just using that image as for educative content, right? I'm not like criticizing the job. So that being said, now the impression that after your blinding, you don't need concrete cover, you just put your reinforcement brace and cap. That impression is wrong. The reason why I said that, blinding is not the same thing as concrete cover, right? They are two different things. Now, the purpose of your cover, just like I said in one of my videos, is to make sure that the reinforcement is not showing outside to withstand for fire resistance, for corrosion, and all that. That's the function of the concrete cover. While the blinding, the function of the blinding is to help you provide a clear path for your work, to make sure that the reinforcement is not touching the ground surface, to make sure that when you are casting your cement is not just lost in the air, right? So when you provide blinding, even after doing your blinding, you still need to provide a concrete cover.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Why? Now, if you provide blinding and you do your reinforcement on it and cast, you should know that the joint between a dry concrete and a fresh concrete is a weak joint. If you want to know, you can pour water on that joint and look at it from beneath. You see that water will be dripping from that joint. So that is why when we are casting that, we want to join a new fresh concrete to an existing concrete. What we do is to put some adhesive chemical on top of that dry concrete. Some adhesive chemical, we put it on it before putting the fresh concrete to help us bring these two concrete together so that the joint between them will be firmly placed, right? So if you provide your blinding and you go ahead to put your reinforcement and cast, what you are doing, the essence of cover is to make sure that water is not coming in contact with that reinforcement. Now, because that joint below the ground surface is a weak joint and it is below the ground surface now, you understand, where when rain fall, water percolates into the soil. So you are giving water the chance to come in contact with the iron, because the joint between that blinding and the fresh one you place on it is a weak joint. So you are giving water access that, okay, when you come in, just enter through the joint.